Now, for today's topic, we're going to talk about why I believe you should immediately obtain a Connecticut State Pistol Permit. Now, if you're from Connecticut, you probably already know this, but it is required that you have to have a pistol permit in order to lawfully conceal carry a pistol or revolver on your person. Now, aside from the self-defense aspect here, which I think is the most important aspect as to why anyone should want to obtain a Connecticut State Pistol Permit, there have been some things that have happened in the past that I've observed, and I think this is probably the prime reason why anyone should obtain that permit as soon as they're allowed to do so. So let's take a look at this. So let's backtrack about 6 years when COVID initially hit. Now, if you remember during that period when the world was shutting down, people were losing their jobs, people were losing their homes, people couldn't pay rent. There was a lot going on in 2020. There was a lot of racial tension, the murder of Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd, the Black Lives Matter protests. Asians were experiencing exponentially high hate crimes. There was a lot. And there were a lot of people that wanted to go and get a gun. And I remember during that period, people in Connecticut realized, a lot of people, in fact, realized that it actually wasn't that easy to get a gun in Connecticut. So just imagine the world is shutting down around you. People are getting crazy. Things are going to hell. And you want to go out and purchase a gun, but you realize, damn, I can't go and get a gun because I live in Connecticut. So a lot of people were going through the pistol permit application process, and a lot of people found out that the issuing authorities in some towns did not have the manpower to process the applications in a timely fashion. So what some towns were telling people is that they would have to wait 5 to 6 months before their application was processed. So put yourself in those shoes for a second. The world is crumbling around you. You feel unsafe. You want to go and get a gun. But because getting a gun in your state isn't that easy, the issuing authority is telling you that you're going to have to wait 5 to 6 plus months, because it can take longer than 5 to 6 months. They're telling you it could take several months before you can even defend yourself. So this is one of the prime reasons why I think anyone out there should immediately get that pistol permit while the world is a little bit more calm right now. We're not dealing with any shutdowns at this time, but there's no telling if another COVID shutdown could ever happen again. So once you have that ability to get that permit, I highly advise that you do so, because it's extremely important. And like they say, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.